one of the vlog. It's basically 5 in the morning. That's not really, I just haven't moved my clock yet. Of course the clock's gone forward, so a little bit tired this morning. Didn't beat my alarm up, but I need to be up because I'm on a mission. But I can't say too much yet, so I'm going to be a little bit quiet on this one. But what I'm going to do, I take the car, I'll explain the mission a little bit more in a little bit. But yeah, time to do my sit-ups and stuff, have breakfast, then I will reveal more. But yeah, today's all about being a bit of a, well, being James Bond, let's say, because I'm on a mission. I said I was only going to record my runs for this Mother's Day virtual challenge. However, it's uploaded my steps as well. And unbelievably, and there's a lot of people doing this across the world, I'm now first in this challenge. Because yesterday I managed to do about 46k, I think it just said, if you just saw that screenshot. So I did over 50,000 steps yesterday, which nobody else, of course, did. So literally got like 2k to go. So I think I might do that this morning. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to do that. So it's good. I'll be able to complete the challenge today on Mother's Day. That's not the mission though. I'll say this quite quietly so Mum doesn't hear. But here is the mission. I'm going to do a lot of running and walking today because essentially the shops don't open until 10 o'clock because it's a Sunday. Now, me and my brother have already got my mum a card and a present. But I've decided, because, you know, it's been a little bit of a tricky time lately. Obviously, Grandad's not been well, which is my mum's dad. And Mum does everything. She does all the dinners, she does the food, which I'll explain in more detail during the run today. I want to treat her a little bit more as well. My brother has, and I'm going to as well. There's a shop, which obviously you know I love, called Lush. That's about 8 miles away. Obviously, it doesn't open till 10. I'm going to run there this morning when it opens. I'm going to buy Mum a body spray from there because she also likes Lush and has Lush stuff, and she has one in her room, and it's basically looks like this. So it looks like the body sprays. I'm going to get her one and I'm going to put it next to it and see today if she notices that there's an extra body spray in her room. And I'm going to get her the strongest one because she loves this one, called Rose Jam, and I'm going to wear it this morning. I'm going to go downstairs before I go for my run in a minute because she's down there. I want to see if she mentions, oh, that smells nice. And then later on, that's going to be in her room. And let's see if she notices. If she doesn't, she's going to see it in this vlog tonight when I put it on, because obviously she watches them as well. So that is the mission. I'm going to go to an 8 mile run first, wait till the shop opens, pop in, hopefully it's there, buy this. If not, I'll buy the other one, come back. So I might be too late for the gym. And then we're going to see if she notices this extra spray is in her room today. I really hope this works. Sorry?
Rose Jam.
It is. So I'm off. Started running. So I've driven somewhere slightly closer. I've started running at about 7:45, which means the shops don't open until 10, as I was saying. So I've got 2 and a bit hours. And then I've also got to get back to my car, which is going to be another hour, an hour and a half. So this morning is going to be a real mix of running and walking, which, again, in terms of the training, it's really good because I'll obviously be alternating between the two, and normally I'll obviously just run and then I'll walk in just their own blocks. So it's going to be interesting to see when I sort of stop and stuff today, you know, how hard I find it to run after stopping for a bit while my legs freeze up and whatever. I mean, it's a lovely day again. Not as windy as yesterday, so I'm hoping that will help keep my legs a little bit looser. I'll put my calf socks on and try some bacon in a minute. I've obviously got to carry a bag in the backpack, to make sure the spray keeps nice and secure. Let's hope it doesn't leak on the run back. May walk back yet anyway. And I smell certainly lovely. I smell of Rose Jam this morning anyway, so which obviously, as you know, Mum noticed it straight away, but yeah, going really, really easy this morning because it's a long, long time, and all I've got is my water, my Huel, a peanut butter bar, and some dextrose tablets as well. So quite limited supplies. So it's going to be about 4 hours. So yeah, it's going to be a real test. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, back running by the dual carriageway again. Of course, it's all right on the Sunday. It's nice and quiet. Done about 5 miles so far, and I have to say, I've got a slight problem. It's better now I've tightened it, but where I've got heavier bottles today, the bottom of the bottle's whacking against the bottom of my ribs. It's a bit uncomfortable. So yeah, I never really considered that. Literally the very bottom of my rib cage is just getting whacked by a bottle of fuel and water. It's like a boxer punching me repeatedly in the stomach. But it's fine, I've tightened it a little bit. But then of course when you breathe in, everything feels really tight instead then. So yeah. Anyway. Public toilets I think I've ever been in. Spotless. Honestly, I've been in so many running that it's easy to rate them these days. If I've got a Huel moustache, yeah, I've got still just over an hour and I'm basically here now until the shop opens. But if anyone's wondering where I am, I'm in Chichester. And this is quite a significant place for me. There's been a lot of things that have happened here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this time to go and run to those places that are significant to me. Because there's quite a few, and hopefully that'll add a bit of the time up. And if I've got time, I might go to the field and see if I can write Mum with my GPS watch. So yeah, there'll be plenty of things to keep me busy for the next hour. The amount of times over the years I used to come this way just to watch the trains going by. Used to love it as a kid. Just running down where my mum used to work. Used to walk this way after uni all the time because it's down there. The bus was terrible. It was so slow, so my mum used to finish. And of course, as I was saying, always around for a lift. She always used to say, if you walk down to me, you know, I'll take you home. So again, it seems like a small thing at times, but it was so helpful. Sometimes the bus would take me like an hour and a bit, and we'd be home in like half an hour and I wouldn't be stuck with everyone. I have to say, Chichester is lovely, by the way. Look, got the canal down here. I don't come here enough anymore, but I do love it. It's a nice change. Anyway, on to the next part. So behind me, you've got this snooker club, and it's essentially where I used to play some of my darts, actually. One of my best ever tournaments was there. I think I made the semi-finals, but I also recorded my highest ever average in that snooker club there, which was 85. So yeah, it's always been quite an important. It's a great venue for darts. Actually, loads of dartboards in there. So yeah, it was always a place I played well, and it was certainly a place where I made a bit of a name for myself. I remember beating a County A player in there as well. So yeah, quite an important one that for me. Yeah, the building behind me there is a local leisure centre. I remember I did a charity walk from here, a moonlight walk, where I went with my work colleagues. I think we raised just over £1,000. So yeah, it was really, I loved it. It was a great night out. We were I think it was about 2:30 it finished. My nan used to go to Weight Watchers here as well. I used to go with her there. Tend to find she was, I think she went to the gym as well, but she always used to sort of fluctuate with her weight. So I think we used to think it was a bit of a waste of money. And I had my first COVID vaccine in there as well. So 3 very different things, but I suppose they're significant. Anyway, there's a field near me. I'm wondering whether to try and write Mum on it. You'll see now. Just running past the Chichester's Festival Theatre. And that might have been in there actually, but one of those buildings is where I graduated from university. And those very young looking photos of me. So I remember when I got my sort of hat and stuff, whatever you call them, I remember essentially I was worried it kept falling off my head. I don't think I had it on the right way. So in the pictures, most of them, I was literally just holding the hat. But yeah, there was a few good ones, as you saw from the day. Right, now to run past the university that I was at. So here we are, going past the University of Chichester. And that's where I did my sport and exercise science course. Ended up getting a first class honours degree. So a proud moment, I have to say. Mum did help me with that at times as well, because I remember staying up all night and she would sit there with me at 2 in the morning just helping me go through it, because I wanted someone to read it, and she'd do that for me as well. So, as I was saying, all mums, we all think we got the best mums, but when someone gives up their sleep for you, that's incredible. But it was a great uni, it's so close to home. So mum still did my dinners. And it was a sports-based uni, so that's exactly what I wanted, being sporty. Right, 2 more stops to go, and then I'm hoping Lush will be open. So yeah, you may be able to see that sign behind me, but essentially this is the hospital, and this was where a very important person was born. Me. It's the St Richard's Hospital all those years ago, so I've always lived around this area. I'd have to say I still love it. So this field I'm running on now, the last place I'm going to stop today. So I started with a sporting achievement, talking about the darts. I'm going to finish with another one, which is the cricket. And I faced a woman who went on to play, well, she was a girl at the time, who went on to play for England. And basically the game we played, they were amazing team we faced. We weren't going to win. It was literally just here. And I was like on the last of the bat, because I was always scared of the ball. Anyway, I just had to survive basically so we could get a draw. 36 balls, not out, got 3 runs. I'll be honest with you, I barely stayed in. They just missed the stumps all the time. And even one that hit the bells, they didn't fall off. So yeah, I survived. It's probably my best cricket day ever was on this field in this park. And literally just because I stayed in, I probably never stayed in for more than about 15 balls normally. So staying for 36, only get 3 runs. But I'll tell you what, could have been about 15 years ago. I'll never forget it. Probably longer ago than that. So I'm still 5 minutes early. I'm heading towards Lush now, but it shows how little I go here, because I've gone the wrong way. I'm up to 14 miles now. I'm just hoping it's open because it's Mother's Day, but if not, Mum's other favourite shop is Greg's, and I think they do nice gingerbread, and I've just ran by one of them, so at least I know that's one of them that's open today. Anyway, by the time I get there, I'm hoping it'll be open. I've run past it 3 times. So Greg's is there, and it's literally, I can smell it, and I'm like, how have I not noticed this? Then you've got Mountain Warehouse, then you've got Animal, and it's literally next to it there. I'm blaming fatigue. There we are, just outside Lush now. Got it. Happy Mother's Day, Mum. 10 o'clock, and essentially the challenge now is just to make sure it gets back safely. So I've got my backpack, I'm going to put it in this carrier bag. Obviously it's got the bag it came in as well, so fingers crossed it'll all be okay. I'm going to make sure it's nice and tight and ready to go. So yeah, 7 miles back. Don't think I'll go to the gym, it's going to be like lunchtime by the time I'm back, but yeah, enjoying it. I've stopped my watch, 22k, and then I'll just use the step counter now to save the battery to see if, to see how far I've gone today. Past 10, by the way. I've had all on my hill. I'm keeping it now though, just in case I might need to distribute some water into the other bottle. And I've just had a peanut butter bar, so decided now I've stopped my watch for the running to save the battery. I've decided now just to start walking for a bit to let that peanut butter go through me. Plus I need another wee. Honestly, I keep going. So yeah, going to do that for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Then probably by the time I get near the dual carriageway, start running again. And then I'm hoping to be back by my car by at least 11:30. And then yeah, maybe I'll drive straight home. Maybe I'll do a couple of weights at the gym and have a shower there. But yeah, very happy with that. I'm glad I've got it in and out straight away. Found what I wanted. Only problem is it is quite tight on my back, but I'm hoping that'll stop everything from jumping up and more importantly from leaking. Yeah, let's hope Mum doesn't notice it today, because I want her to watch this vlog and not notice it, so we'll see. Be interesting, won't it? Right, Mum on the field wasn't without its challenges, because I went back to front. So I did the last M of Mum first. The problem I found was the field I was using to write it on was too small. So that's why there's a massive gap between the last M and the U. And that's why the other two, the first M and the U, are much closer together. But actually, again, it's come out pretty well. So I'm happy with that. It's been a good, very successful morning. I'm on 25.5k. I've had a Huel and a peanut butter bar, so about 600 calories on top of my breakfast. And I feel like I could just go and run it again, to be honest. So, okay, yes, it's only road and it's not the off-road terrain and hills and all that, but that's a good sign. That's not a lot of fuel, really, you know, and I've only got like 6 miles to go. So I'm going to basically be doing that whole part 2 again today. So, yeah, and I've completed the Mother's Day challenge before anyone else in the whole world. I'm pretty proud of that. It's been a good weekend. Last bit, I have to say, I feel absolutely fine, but my legs have stiffened up completely. So I'm very glad to be able to see my car. Time for biscuits, cup of tea, and let's hope that this spray has survived in my backpack. But, challenge done. It's just gone 11, so 3.5 hours non-stop. Well done, Harry. There we are. How many steps? You won't be able to probably see that, but it's 35,000 steps. I haven't done any stretching yet. I've literally just got in the car, got my biscuits. I was really thinking about them for the last sort of few months. I wasn't even particularly hungry, but you know when you got it in your mind. And got my tea, which probably be quite cool now. Oh. Do you know what? You really appreciate the simple things when you've done a hard challenge. Now the question is, do I go to the gym and do a few weights? Because normally I do my video editing in the gym as well. So I'll eat these. I might drive there, see if the car park's busy or not. If it's not too busy, I might go there, do a little bit, have a shower, and then have some lunch. Guarantee you, even on Mother's Day, Mum would have done my hard-boiled eggs. We'll see later. Anyway, let's eat these. Did my present for Mum survive the trip back? Did the body spray not leak? Because as you hear when I'm running, the bottles all jump up and down, and you know, I didn't know how well sealed this was, but doesn't smell like it's leaked, and it's all dry to touch. And the bag it came in, which is only paper, is dry as well. So thankfully, it's all gone really well. I've managed to do 34k and taken this back. So yeah, very happy with that. Right, let's go drive to the gym. Nice to see what the birds thought of my car washing yesterday. Shouldn't have bothered, should I? All ready for me. It was never in doubt. Thankfully, Mum isn't home, so I can do this and not have to whisper and sort of do it all discreetly. So this is Mum's kind of spray soap pile, essentially. And that's her current body spray at the back, Sticky Dates. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put rose jam next to it, like so. So that's going to go there. And then she's got a rose jam, just normal spray there, and a little rose jam, like solid perfume. And then I'll put that in there, like so. And also got given a little sample. And then if I put the sample next to that solid perfume, Oh, if it stays, then it'll be interesting to see whether she notices. So yeah, that's what it looks like now. I'm going to put the mirror back where it was, because that's where it was originally. And that will kind of hide it a little bit as well. So I think she'll notice, because she doesn't miss much. But yeah, let's wait and see. She's not back for a couple of hours yet anyway. For an early walk, over 40,000 steps now. Honestly, I'm full of life. I feel great. My legs feel actually a lot more recovered than I thought they would. Mum's still not home, so potentially by the time we're back, she may have already noticed it. She still hasn't opened our main present yet, so yeah, so she may have double surprise yet. Mum is here now and nothing has been touched, so she hasn't said anything to me yet. Let's wait and see.
Crikey. It's very nice, boys. Thank you.
Yeah, they're exactly the same headphones as mine.
Thank you.
And
I wanted some of those.
And I've used them for running as well.
Yeah.
And they've been really good.
I can use them on my phone. I've got Amazon Music.
Whisper it because she's in the kitchen. But obviously we've just opened the presents. Nothing's been mentioned, so I don't think she's noticed yet. So yeah, I'm probably going to upload this vlog in a couple of hours now. And yeah, well, let's see if she notices within that time. There's stuff on the bed, but she's been in her room, just hasn't noticed. So fingers crossed. That's it for today. I was going to do two other things, of course. I was going to do picking the mascot, and I was going to do some strapping with knee strapping and all the techniques. But I've got loads of toys I want to look through first. So that's one reason I haven't done that. And obviously this video has been extremely long. So yeah, definitely not enough time to do strapping today, but it gives you something else to look forward to. Again, most importantly, happy Mother's Day to everyone out there as well. And for those that are celebrating it today, as I said, my mum's brilliant. I'm hoping, Mum, you've had a good day. You finally opened your presents, even at 5 o'clock because I was out all morning. But I hope you like the extra present I got you as well and enjoyed the challenge as well. You're still doing my dinner. Got lentil curry tonight, so it's all good. Again, thanks to everyone who's watching these videos. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Sorry it's been so long, but yeah, I hope this was one that was worth watching. And as I said, I've got plenty of exciting things to come. I've got a couple of plans for the next 2 days already. So yeah, hope you enjoy them. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you later.